Hello and welcome to the third ever episode of Chats with Albert. We are back at home. Look how glowing my face is. We are back at home today, like the first video, because it's the break between semesters. Only in this video we should have much better lighting. In the last video here I was yellow. Today I am glowing white, as you can see. It's amazingly bright because of natural lighting, which it turns out is really good for this sort of thing. If I sit like this, you can see both my eyes, which is good. Yeah, natural lighting, really good for recording it, apparently. Except for if you're wearing white, which I found out. Bad camera, wearing white, and I literally was glowing. This is black, and I still look like I'm white, so... What are you gonna... Oh, there's my eyeballs! Brilliant. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Who knows? Anyway. Oh, do you like my hat? It's new. It's black. It's pretty. Hope you like it. Anyway. Last week, I promised you a video on talking to yourself. Which I can hear you all crying out now, because I'm insane. I know your voices. I can hear you all crying out, that's what you do every week anyway. Yes, it is. Which therefore makes me an expert in it, I think you'll find. So there you go. You have an expert this week talking to you about a field of his own expertise. There's my eyeball. Which is talking to yourself. I think talking to yourself is super duper good, especially when you're as hilarious as I am. That was last week's video. JK, that was... Did you like it? It's funny, wasn't it? It was hilarious. I'm very hilarious. I'm actually... Okay. Did you notice how last week I turned that one joke into a whole 5-minute video? Now, is that creativity or laziness? I'm glass half empty kind of guy, so I'm going to say laziness. Leave a like for laziness, comment for creativity. Yeah! And subscribe because I want you to. Okay, so what was I on about? Benefits of talking to yourself. Benefit number 1. If you're talking to yourself, you generally have much better conversation than if you're talking to a dullard. Unless you are a dullard, in which case it sucks to be you. Like me. Yeah. Yes. It also helps you to remember things and think things through, and it helps when you're getting bored. I'm forever getting bored because I'm a boring person. Isn't that the expression? Only boring people get bored. Well, then I'm bored a lot of the time. So how boring must I be? Why are you watching my videos? I'm so boring. God, guys. Get a life. Don't get a life, stay with me. Yeah. Because I'm at uni in my one room with my ensuite, and I'm almost always in there, so I'm talking to myself quite often. And that gets you into a few awkward habits. Like the other day, turned up for a lecture late, and I was sitting there the whole way through the lecture, didn't even know that I was talking to myself. I was apparently commenting on everything the lecturer said to myself, and the people behind me thought I was insane. Another place that's happened is in a supermarket. I was talking to myself. I was going around. I was in the fruit aisle, and I was looking for the most in-date tomatoes. And so I start talking to the tomatoes. I've got an 18th of March. Does anyone give me better than 18th of March? Obviously, they didn't have an 18th of March because it's like January. This would be like the longest lasting. They wouldn't even be ripe. But anyway, the point is, as I'm talking to the tomatoes, I begin to notice mothers and their children sort of moving away. You see my hands? Moving away from me. Which is not the best feeling when you sort of look around and you're like, oh, I'm scaring children. Okay. Yeah, so that's a thing. But in general, talking to yourself, really good, really fun. I do it all the time. I'm doing it right now. Apparently, I've decided to record myself doing it once a week in the vain hope that I will become less bored. Less bored. Social media is kind of like talking to yourself, if you think about it. Because I don't know about you, but I generally scroll through my social media for got a million different people, and I spend most of my time ignoring them or reading half of it and thinking, you self-important little beep. So, yeah. It's sort of like talking to yourself, because most of the time no one else is reading what you're putting, which segues nicely into the informative and important part of this video, which is I'm going to be making a Twitter page, maybe a Tumblr page. I've had Tumblr before, wasn't great with it. I'm not one of those people that can sit and scroll through Tumblr for hours on end because there's not enough of me there. Change it, guys. Get me there. Yeah. You do all the work. I'm tired. But I will be making a Twitter, and I'll be putting all my videos on Twitter. So follow me or Twitter. What do you do with Twitter? I don't have Twitter. What do you do with Twitter? Do you follow people? I think you follow people. Anyway, going to be making a Twitter. Probably not going to be making an Instagram because I never take pictures. And I'll be making a Tumblr. I'll just be following some of my favourite YouTubers, so you all can see who's a lot better at this than I am. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe, comment below. Bye!